What does this season mean to Chelmsford Rugby Club?
8 years of hard work and ambition, finally achieved.
The highlight of the season for me, other than this game, obviously seeding the league. When we went to Braintree away, there was just something about the manner in which we won. It wasn't about just winning the game, it was how the performance could just be perfect really, how we could push on, just absolutely destroy them, and we're always looking for that perfect performance.
The moment I thought this squad could win the league was the Chelmsford Rugby away game. Weather conditions were poor, we had a team which was very, very young, and I think that's when a lot of our young players developed. That's when we tried to win the game. I think gave us a springboard for what has been a great season.
How would you describe Chelmsford Rugby this season?
Innovative, creative, fast, dynamic, and that's just the pack.
Obviously a successful season this year. What's been the standout moment for yourself?
I don't like to crow about it, but that pass at Salford and Ferries, you talk about turning points along history and along the historical line of our season. That game, did it make the season? I don't know. Some say that it may have brought us where we are today. I can't say that for myself. All I know is that it's been a smashing season, and that might be the best part of it.
Being able to see stuff that we worked on the training pitch, put onto the game day pitch, it's pleasing and rewarding.
In one sentence, describe Chelmsford Rugby this season.
Absolutely shit.
Adam, as a fairly senior player in this group, what's the standout moment for you this season?
Standout moment for me this season was the Campion game. There was a lot of pressure on us that game to create a bit of a gap in the league. The weather here was dreadful. I think it was that moment at half time when we decided to stay out as a group, not to go into the change room, not to go into the warmth, and I think that was the moment of character. Once we won that game, I think it gave a newfound belief in the squad that we could go on the rest of the season and win the league.
Which player is most concerned for?
Yeah, who are you most concerned about going forwards?
Concerned about
and why?
Physically, it's got to be Seth. You're getting on a bit, lad. You had a fantastic game on Saturday. Not going to take that away from you, but how many more of those you got left, son? Mentally, Sid, the cracks are starting to show.
What's the mood like in here before a game?
This, even just coming in here now, just gives me tingles really. To be in here and to have the ability to talk to players when they're absolutely fired up, ready to go, is a massive privilege.
As a going forwards then, player to look out for, in your opinion?
It's the Jamie Ash.
Why?
He's got magic feet, twinkle toes.
He's everything I dislike about rugby. He's young, he's quick, he's talented, he's skillful, and he doesn't like anything to do with the forwards, so he'll probably go far in rugby.
Who's the best dancer at the club?
Myself. Unbelievable shapes.
I think my favourite and most inspirational character's got to be Eddie Goody. I think his half-time team talks really hit the nail on the head for me. There's only so many times you can say fuck in one sentence really.
And finally, Wobble, if you could have an end of season party at any venue on any night, where would you be and why?
I'd be Chicago's in Chelmsford on the podium for definite. It's probably the best place in the world.
The lowest points was obviously this away, but I think Campion away, losing at a ground that we should have beaten them. I think the way we came back from that was brilliant, and we've just been going from strength to strength. Obviously this was a big blip, but things were right in the end, so it's all good.
Is Mona at the club?
Moorish. Definitely known about everything.
Players of concern for you going forwards over pre-season especially?
A bit worried if Jamie Ash loses any more weight, he might actually die.
Successful season for the club. Where do you think the season has been won effectively?
Scrums. No.
I think probably the reaction to the 2 games we lost. So after Campion, when we lost at their place, we went on a good few games, winning everyone, going unbeaten for a while. And then after the disappointment against Dis, obviously I think the recovery from that. So I think it's probably been the recovery from the 2 losses rather than anything else.
Drink-wise, it's got to be Northern. He's an absolute animal.
3 words to sum up this group, this club.
Hard-working, full of laughs and great banter.
That's 7.
Oh, well.
Worst trainer at the club, Sid Holt.
Why?
Because he picks and chooses what runs he wants to do.
Biggest appetite at the club?
It's got to be Presty. I mean, the man's massive. He must eat like he's fridge out for breakfast.
What point this season did you firmly believe that this group could get themselves promoted?
I think, to be honest, all the way through, it's been you know, I came into the team fairly late, and from that point, it's always been the goal, and I think it's been great from start to finish.
What does it take to win a title?
Commitment, passion, wants to play rugby and have fun with your mates, basically.
What is your favourite thing about this club?
The youth system and all the young players coming through that I can put into the first team and kick out old players like Sid and Adam Kona and other players like that.
Finally, as the captain of the side, is there a message you want to send to the players and the coaching staff on the back of this title-winning season?
Just that your hard work pays off, and this club is such a fantastic organisation. It really is a family. It's something that I've been very, very privileged to be part of it, to be captain, and I really hope to be here a long time in the future.
And a hugely successful season for the club. What's been the most pleasing factor for you?
I think the most pleasing factor is the culmination of homegrown players. We must have had 10, 12 homegrown players, and people coming from the outside coming together to make a formidable squad.
And if there's one match that stands out in your memory this season, what would that be?
Well, apart from the game against this last game of the season, the last game when we got championship anyhow, I think probably the game that stands out is the win we had against Norwich, where we put 50 points up there against Norwich. Not many teams at any kind of standard have ever done that, and we were delighted that day.
Excellent. And if there's 3 words that can sum up this season for you and the club, what would those words be?
I think it would be hard work from the coaches. That's more than 3 words I know. And hard work from the players. Put them together.